David Diamante with the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Paramount here in Huntington, New York, we are set to go with our next bout of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Joe DeGuardia's Star Boxing. Sponsored by Modell Sporting Goods, Gotta Go to Moe's, The Inn at Fox Hollow, Camelot Limousine, Montauk Iced Tea, WBAB Radio 102.3, and Safety Mat. Your three judges scoring this contest from ringside: John Basili, Ron McNair, and Robert Perez. At the sound of the bell, your third man in the ring will be Pat Sullivan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 rounds of boxing scheduled in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he wears black with silver lettering. He weighed in at 141.4 pounds. His professional record, 11 victories, 13 defeats, 1 draw. He has 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James, the Motor City Bad Boy, Lester. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He wears black with red trim. He weighed in at a ready 141.8 pounds. He is undefeated as a professional with a record of 4 victories, no defeats, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of East Hartford, Connecticut. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former amateur standout, the 2016 New England Golden Gloves champion and 2-time Western New England champion. Please welcome Action Anthony Laureano.
All right, fighters, your rules were read to you in the dressing room. I'm going to make right here good, all right, fellas? Okay, respect the rules, respect the sport, most of all, show respect for each other. Touch gloves, come out, fighting at the bell.
So we are here live at the Paramount. Me and the commish holding it down.
And this one is a 6-round bout in the junior welterweight limit. We got Anthony Laureano in the black trunks with the red trim, and James Lester out of Detroit, Michigan in the all black trunks. The lettering on his waistband says Bad Boy.
That might just be because he's from Detroit.
Referee is veteran Pat Sullivan.
Laureano is 4-0 from Hartford, Connecticut. Nicknamed Action Anthony, or Anthony Action. He's coming out with speedy, fast hands.
I know in some areas around the country, some of the audio is breaking up a little bit, and some of the video might be breaking up. So we ask you guys to be patient. Our technicians are working on this problem, and hopefully they're going to have it fixed in just a moment. So hang in there with us, because we certainly want you to see our main event. We want you to see this one, but of course that main event, a lot of people are curious what Cletus the Hebrew Hammer Selden has tonight. Bad Boy's got a nice right uppercut on the inside, rips it to the body.
Yeah. So far, both of the men are, doing their best, landing some good lead on each other. But Laureano seems to be the much more polished fighter. It seems to have more power than Lester. And like you just mentioned, the uppercuts are definitely landing on the inside. They're getting cleaner and cleaner, and he just caught him with a nice left hook as he tried to peel away.
Nice double left hook, both to the body, then the chin by Laureano. Then he gets underneath the right hand. Nice defense. when you come from Detroit the way Lester does, you know when you ask him who's your favorite fighter, the chances are the answer is going to be Thomas the Hitman Hearns. That's all-time fighter, of course.
In a sense.
And when I think about Detroit, I think about Emmanuel Stewart. I think about the Kronk Gym. I don't know if you ever had the pleasure, Xavier, to go over to that old Kronk Gym. I had been there so many times. Down in the heat of that Kronk Gym, over 115, 20 degrees during the summer, and they would train through it like it was air conditioning.
No, I never had the pleasure to visit that gym, but I would definitely love to go one day. I visited a few gyms, but not that one.
Well, round one.
And that's history right there. I would definitely love to go there.
I hope the judges are going to be watching this one close, because this was, I thought, a very competitive round. It's what I call a two-sided round, and I think you could basically almost give it to both guys. I would give it to Laureano by a hair. I mean, this is a 10-9 round, and I mean 10-9. Don't even think about. See, I love giving 10-9 rounds in close rounds and 10-8 rounds when you know that a guy won it, and a 10-7 or even a 10-6. This is as close as a round I think you get. Laureano won it, I believe, but barely.
Absolutely.
Round number 2, we are scheduled for 6, junior welterweight division. And I know we've just been told our technicians are working on the problem that we're having both with audio and visual. Laureano leaning into those shots. Launching those overhand rights from the outside. I don't think he's pinning Lester on the ropes. I think Lester is just being there because he wants to be. Lester got that left hand down by his side, got caught with a jab. Now he picks his hands up, stabs a jab to the body. Rules here under the New York State Athletic Commission.
Oh, nice left hook by Laureano.
And this is a rebuilt commission. They are still rebuilding this commission. They should be announcing a chairperson pretty soon.
Another nice left hook by Laureano. These guys are trading hard left hooks in the middle of the ring now.
Now, that body shot sounded nice, but it was more with the open portion of the gloves like a slap.
Yeah. Nice straight right down the pipe. That wasn't a slap.
No, and neither was that. Nice body dig by Lester.
Yes, it was.
Then he takes a hard right to the body. This is round number 2, scheduled for 6.
Laureano's applying his pressure. Steadily landing his left hook. Trying to time his opponent, trying to time Lester.
Those punches are blocked on the gloves of Lester.
10 seconds left. Both men throwing punches at the end.
Xavier Porter, did you notice how in those final seconds when Laureano heard that 10-second tap, he went to work trying to steal the round. That is trying to steal the round. Lester knew it, so Lester quickly stepped on the gas too.
Yeah,
Another very close round.
Lester was not going to let his opponent steal the round with a little flurry of punches at the end, so he made sure to trade with him. As you can see in the replay here, both men trading left hooks, and then you got Laureano coming forward with the jab and straight right hand down the middle. So far, I have the fight scored 2-0. 2-0 Laureano.
Round number 3 is scheduled for 6 in the junior welterweight division between Anthony Laureano, black trunks, red stripe, and James Lester. Lester out of Detroit, Michigan, and Laureano out of East Hartford, Connecticut.
Laureano just scored a nice left hook. Seemed to stun Lester. Now he's turning it up. As Lester came forward trying to land his own body shots, Laureano just caught with a nice left hook and just starts breaking him down. Oh,
nice hook. Then
nice
right hand.
Yeah, right on the button.
You know, you could see the power that Laureano's trying to put on. You could feel the power.
Yeah.
And you wonder if the judges are feeling that same power.
I believe so, because he's a more accurate puncher, cleaner, sharper, more technical. Overhand right.
Yep. And every one of those shots, Laureano's thrown with bad intentions.
And he just landed another overhand right. Nice left hook by Lester to the body. Nice combination, left down low, left up.
I want to take a moment. Our buddy Michael Woods and his wife had a heck of a night last night.
Yeah.
It was about 3 in the morning. They heard a crash in their daughter's room. They have a couple of daughters, and one of them, Bella, was in her bunk bed on top, over 6 feet high, fell out, landed on her head, and they rushed her to a hospital where it was found she had a concussion. She suffered a severe shiner around the right eye. But apparently, other than the concussion, they did get her to the hospital in time, and they did what they had to do. She's in no danger. In fact, they even sent her home. But it was a scary night for Michael Woods and his wife. We love Woodsy.
Absolutely.
And we want little Bella to do nothing but pester mommy and daddy for ice cream and stuff like that. Just really bug the heck out of them.
Yeah. You want to wish her a speedy recovery. It's kind of sad when you hear a young child fall out of bed and get an injury such as she sustained. But, we're thankful. Our thoughts and our prayers is with the Woods family. And we'll see Woodsy back on the scene soon. And we'll definitely see Bella back running around as she does.
They'll probably just prescribe a little bit of bed rest for it tomorrow after a concussion. You just want to lay around. But that's the time that a kid, you want a lollipop, you want a Milky Way, you want some ice cream, whatever. Mommy and daddy will give you anything at that moment. So, Mikey, give it up.
Knowing Woodsy, they might just be home watching Facebook Fight Night Live.
There we go. And we know Woodsy's watching tonight from his home in Brooklyn. Fight Night Live on Facebook Live. This one is in round number 4 between Anthony Laureano and James Lester in the junior welterweight division. Both guys just weighed over that junior welterweight, so technically they are welterweights. 141.8 for Laureano, 141.4 for Lester. So we're calling them junior welterweights anyway. And this is the fourth round. I've given all 3 rounds to Laureano, who looks like he's coming on stronger and stronger, and those punches of his have not lost any steam.
At all. Laureano's definitely a sharper puncher, much quicker, bit more pop in his shots. Seems to be setting up his opponent with every punch he lands. If Lester doesn't start moving his feet, he could be a sitting duck for a good right hand, possibly a knockdown or even a knockout.
Many of the shots that Laureano are throwing are either falling short like that one did, and when he throws the left hook, it's being picked off on the right hand. That one got through. That right hand got through by Laureano. When you play too much defense, even though you might be blocking a lot of shots, the punches that do get through are impressing the judges enough where I got to feel that they're giving each round to Laureano.
Absolutely. I don't see anywhere where Lester.
Oh, yeah, what a body shot.
No, that was a left hook. That was a left hook on the chin, Kamish. That was a clean left hook on the chin. And I just mentioned the fact that if he continued to stay there, he would get caught with something powerful and possibly get knocked down or knocked out. And that's exactly what just happened.
Very good call.
And he got caught with a left hook.
Now,
he is hurt.
Let's see if Laureano stays right back to the body. Maybe he'll feint upstairs and go downstairs. Let's see what he does. You know he's coming back to that same area.
Lester is hurt, Kamish. He is hurt. And maybe Laureano doesn't realize it, but he is hurt.
Lester fighting very smart by moving and then getting in close and holding on. He doesn't want to leave that right side exposed.
And he's still trying to trade with the there goes another left hook. He's still trying to trade with him. There goes another one on the inside. Here it comes again. He found a home for that left hook. And Lester continues to try to trade with him.
Laureano 4-0
straight
with
right
2
hand down the
knockouts.
pipe. Left hook to the body. Another left hook on the top.
That right hand came just as the bell was ringing.
I wonder if they'll give Lester a stool now, because he has yet to sit down during this whole fight. They stopped the fight.
Go on anymore. Yeah. I think that came at the advice of the physicians here in New York. And let me tell all of you that in New York, maybe more than any other state in the country, they are safety conscious.
So the fight is over. The fight is over.
Yeah, the round car girl is walking around doing her thing. She was just dying to get in there and show off her goods.
Whole lot of goods.
Well, that leaves us just short of the main event.
And if they show this replay, let's see if they show the replay, because it was a phenomenal left hook landed by Laureano.
Now I think they're going to have to call this a TKO 4 at the end of the 4th round, because the 5th round had not started yet.
Yeah.
That body shot, that left hook to the body, which dropped Lester, really took his legs away from him. I give him all the credit in the world for just hanging in there after that, getting up from the knockdown. So if you guys are getting our audio and the video and you were able to watch that, and I know in some areas you are, some areas you are not, let us know what you thought of that fight. And we are just minutes away from the main event, a 10-rounder, a scheduled 10-rounder between Cletus, the Hebrew Hammer Selden, and Ronaldo Garrido from Marseille, France. I am Randy G, the commish, along with Xavier Porter here at ringside at the Paramount in Huntington, Long Island, New York. And let's make this thing official and throw it up to ring announcer David Diamante.
Yeah, he's up there right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, action, Anthony Laureano. Good work throughout this one. Are you interested in knowing why you didn't get the stoppage on the first knockdown?
He was a tough guy. He got experience, and I give him all the respect that he deserves. But he's a veteran in the game, and that's why he stood along. And I can't say much. God bless him and his path. I bet he's a hardworking man, like anybody else. But in this game, you have to do what you have to do.
Anthony James Lester is a veteran of 26 fights. You just getting started, one of the hottest prospects in New England. How'd you like your first fight here in New York?
I'm really blessed to be in New York. This is like a dream come true, you know. Like I said, before I had a big losses in the first, but I'm here in New York. I can't believe it. It's a blessing, and I want to say a shout out to Montauk Iced Tea, the best tea. You gotta try it out.
If you want knockout power like action Anthony Laureano, drink Montauk Iced Tea. Back to you guys, Commissioner and Xavier.
So we're back after a great left hook by Anthony Laureano. Scored a 4th round TKO stoppage of James Lester out of Detroit, Michigan. Next up, we got the Hebrew Hammer, Cletus Selden. Ready to get back in the ring after a year off. Facing the tough, well-traveled, seasoned veteran, Ronaldo Garrido out of Marseille, France. Should be a great fight, Karish.
Well, this is the one we've been waiting for. You get a chance to watch a world-class fighter.
He's from the